Hello everyone, Martin here, back with another Legacy video. Today playing a deck that I am really sort of keen on grinding a bit with and learning a bit more how to play and getting a feel for it and seeing if it can be good for me. So it's Jeskai, yeah, what do you want to call it? Jeskai Control, I suppose. But what really triggered me was this Faerie Mastermind, this card with the Utah Takahashi. I guess it's sort of the the continuation of the world champion getting their to design their card, like Dark Confidant and Snapcaster Mage and uh, what's that called? The Ravine Avalanche Riders and so on. And this just feels like such a cool card. And I think a lot of people have been making content with this sort of deck, and I'm not gonna dwell too long on why this card is such a good fit into this shell. But yeah, so I think like one of the things I've been experiencing with this deck is that yeah, well, I'm not sure how to not really sure how to describe it really, or how to best approach analyzing it, but I've been losing to the clock a fair amount of the time. That might not be a surprise, but this deck isn't exactly flush with win conditions. I've decided to stick a Monastery Mentor, and honestly, sometimes I wonder if I should be playing two because it does almost always, feel like it's very good when I draw it. Um, and yeah, that is one thing about playing a deck like this that is very, very different from playing combo is the time, like I just mentioned. And this card offers this type of deck something of a clock, though I don't think the play style really calls for you to be pushing for damage until the mid to late game, probably not until the late game. So while it's nice that you're able to then represent some damage and poke in with a 2/1 every now and again, I don't think it like fundamentally changes the fact that this deck wants to assert control over the board, and eventually you'll find yourself with like 5 to 6 like basic lands in play, and like one or two planeswalkers and no creatures on the opposition's board, and that's when you start winning. And it really calls for clock management to an extent that I'm not that used to. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, I lost a 12 post earlier today where game three I lost with like Teferi, Narset, opponent having no creatures, having just resolved Days Undoing. But yeah, lost to the clock because I had like spent the first like maybe 10 minutes playing very suboptimally in terms of speed because I was multitasking and doing some other things. So definitely no room for that sort of thing, I think, when you're playing this kind of deck. You need to be kind of focused. So about the deck list, I don't have a sweeper in the main deck. I only have the two Supreme Verdicts and Engineered Explosives in the sideboard. But I think it's mostly going to be okay. Obviously, sometimes you're going to wish you had the Verdict, but we do have like 4 Plow, 4 Pending, and 2 Snapcasters. And we also have Teferi to bounce stuff, and we have the Dress Downs to kill Saga tokens. Just I think this list is sort of all around pretty cool. I like the one of Hull Breacher. You may say that it's sort of pushing the boundaries of what you need. I would say that in terms of flex slots, probably um, these are four slots that could be something else. Um, you know there are cards like Timeless Dragon, and maybe like you'd add a sweeper or stuff like that. But I kind of like where this is. I'm also okay on the sideboard. I added the Relic of Progenitus, didn't play that originally, and that's actually, I mean, obviously it's fine to have versus graveyard strategies like combo decks, but I also think it's pretty good versus Uro, which is like Bant Control is a deck, a matchup I've been having issues trying to beat. And this Wandering Emperor, I'm still this could also be like in one of the main deck flex slots from what I've seen other players play. I've not been super impressed with it, but I don't know. I'm still sort of getting a feel for it. But enough about that. I'm gonna jump into the league, and here we go. All right, round number 1 on the play. Let's go. I'll keep this. It's a little bit land light and vulnerable to wasteland, which I think is something that this type of deck just really wants to, if at all possible, never be. If that makes sense. That is one of the big draws for me of playing like blue white X control is that let's draw these. I don't mind drawing the mentor next turn, even though it could get like snagged from my hand. But in case I ponder and have to shuffle for some reason, I think I would rather want Mentor in my hand than Faerie Mastermind number 2. Probably also not going to ponder next turn, but keep open Mastermind, but we'll see. This could be Black-Red Reanimator. That would be my first assumption. Green mana doesn't seem like Black-Red Reanimator. Yeah, I'm not going to fight over Dried Arbor. Dried Arbor and Marsh Flats. Interesting. This is like Hogak, maybe? Well, we can't prismatic ending the Dried Arbor, so let's keep open Fairy. Not that I expect them to be drawing extra cards. If they don't make a land drop and attack, we could trade. Not sure that's advantageous for us. Okay, this might just be like Maverick. Yeah, I don't really have a good answer for Knight of the Reliquary right now, because we can't ending it with just 2 colors. So I'm really hoping that we aren't getting a knight here, but Sylvan Library. You don't say. It's probably I'm gonna let this resolve. Then I'm gonna flash in Fairy, and I'm gonna prismatic ending the library. I think that's the play here. Because even though we draw an extra card, I don't think we want them to have a Sylvan Library in play. All right, he's in, and they're plowing. Okay, I'm okay with that with the mentor. And I think since we're not, I don't think we're not gonna be. Sorry, what am I trying to say here? We're going to be casting Prismatic Ending, so we're not going to be able to play Faerie Mastermind number 2 anyways. I would like the Force of Will, and I think I would also like the Ponder, even though I really don't like exposing myself to the Wasteland here. I mean, I say the Wasteland like I know there's one, but it's not unreasonable for them to have one. We've not given them a target yet. And yeah, but I think like having the Force is also, like the Force of Will is also at least a solution to a Knight of the Reliquary that I don't have a good answer to right now. And okay, so what's this? Thalia. Thalia, kind of annoying. I think I am gonna. Oh, am I though? Like I can cast Monastery Mentor next turn, but then he just dies to a plow, and I can't do anything to protect him. I think I don't want to be playing against Thalia. And I'm going to be pitching the Fairy because I'm drawing another blue card here, and they are currently tapped out of white mana, but they could still drop a Wasteland here. They've not made their land drop. And there it is. Okay. That was regrettable. At least we have Ponder coming here. Ugh. Okay, that was for not being a land, that was a good redraw. Jeez. Okay. Not sure we're getting out of this one. Just hope that they don't drop any creatures. I'll snap off Force of Negation on Green Sun Zenith. Stoneforge Mystic. I might just have to concede to this. I'm brainstorm locked here. Caldra. So they get Caldra, attack me for 6, I'll be at 9. They get another Caldra attack for 7, I'll be at 2, and then I draw a fresh card. I think I'm gonna concede here. Don't see a way out of this. That's regrettable. I think I want Ruination. I want the Verdicts. Not sure if I want Meltdown. They probably don't have anything other than Stoneforge, so probably not. A little hard, you know, using Meltdown to kill Caldra. You can't. And Batterskull would be a tall order as well, so yeah. They are, I think Engineered Explosives is maybe okay. So that's 4 cards. I don't think Faerie Mastermind is where this is going to be at. I also probably don't think Minor Misstep is good enough because while they have Plow and probably, I don't know, like Mother of Runes or Elvish, what's it called? Yeah, Elvish Reclaimer, maybe might be good enough, but I think a lot of their spells are going to be on the 2 or 3 mana curve, Green Sun Zenith, Knights, Stoneforge Mystics and stuff. Dress Down. Not sure whether this card is good in this matchup. They are not a Saga deck. Yeah, it's probably a bit too cute. Also, Force of Negation is probably not very exciting. So that took us below 60. Is Wandering Emperor against the Wasteland deck. On the other hand, this is like good at sniping creature. Maybe we want that. And of the cards we removed, we want one back. Which one is it? I think it's between the Mastermind and Dress Down. I think I'll take a third Mastermind. I found like Mastermind to never really be terrible so far. Like even in the non-blue matchups, typically he's a card the opponent doesn't want to have to contend with, and if you get to the late mid game, if that is a term, and beyond, it's pretty good. You can like combine him with Narset and get like Jade. What's the name of the card? Jame, you know, the vintage card. The Tome, that is like 4 mana, draw a card. Okay. Well, this, again, like we have 3 lands this time, but they are awkward. Like if this was basic plains, I would be snapping this off. As this I will keep, but I really hate that this is that this non-basic is here. Did I side in the Ruination? I hope I did. Yeah, okay, I did. Okay, opponent mulligans to 6. I think we are going to go pondering here and see if we can. So yeah, so like the game could turn out something like this: turn 1 ponder, turn 2 prismatic ending their turn 1 play, turn 3 Narset. Hopefully this ponder in the meantime shows us some lands. Again, not a basic plains, and again like I'm already feeling annoyed by this, but I do think probably we take these. But I mean, we can't prismatic ending on turn 2 and not expose ourselves to Wasteland, which is annoying. This is Dried Arbor again. The on prismatic endable. Oh, it's Thoughtseize. Yeah, sure. So this probably takes Narset. I guess, I don't know. Like, this kills their stuff. This just finds us cards. They aren't really a deck that is going to struggle with the static ability of Narset. Also, taking Prismatic Ending when you see a Snapcaster in your opponent's hand is always a little bit annoying. Okay, so they took the Snapcaster. That's fair. Right. So I am gonna brainstorm here. Okay. Rewarded. So that was nice. Let's put back put back the basic mountain. I think I will draw it. And then I'm gonna Narset next turn if depending on what happens here, but like getting to the basic plains is really huge. Huge, you might even say. Okay, there's basic mountain on top. I don't think I can brainstorm here because that means giving up on this. So I'm gonna let this happen. Wonder what they take now. Like letting me Narset here feels like a pretty risky thing, just because it's like it's probably gonna be a guaranteed double impulse. They can, I mean, they can fetch Dried Arbor and then take Narset from 3 to 2 counters. But it's still like it's at least it's impulse. Plus, if I find Days Undoing, then it's super gross. Yeah, okay. So they take Narset. Uh, don't think this changes. I think I still draw the basic mountain hierarch. Sure. Yeah, I think I take basic mountain. I brainstorm C2 fresh cards, and then probably prismatic ending the noble hierarch, or maybe not. Whoa, it's a little bit heavy on lands. Not sure if I'm supposed to pending the hierarch because they have like, yeah, no, I actually think I'm gonna let noble hierarch live, be able to flash in the Faerie Mastermind, and then with the mountain that they don't know about, I can pending a 3-drop, or if they play like Stoneforge. And they are at 14 from those like 2 fetches and 2 thought seizes, so 2-1 flyer, maybe not the worst. All right, we have a wasteland. Played around that expertly by only having basic lands, I guess. Okay. Green Suns for 2, I'm guessing. So what is this? What? It doesn't matter, I don't think. So, like, I can't counter it, obviously. I don't think it matters in regards of having or not having Faerie Mastermind in play. Okay, so it's Gadok Teague. Hello. So, let's hope they have, like, they just draw Green Sun Zeniths from here on in. Okay. Teferi, hello. So Teferi lets us bounce Teague, but not really do anything else. Faerie Mastermind lets us draw an extra card next turn. I think I probably will side with the draw. I don't like, if I had another white mana, I might be interested in the Teferi play to like get this like prismatic ending the hierarch after I bounce with Teague, but not as things stand. Is that possible? Is this Plow? No. Thalia. Yep, alright. We can somewhat play through Thalia. Exalted. Let's see if they have a Plow here. We'll tap them out, but that shouldn't be a huge concern. I don't play Days. Ooh, Plow, that's nice. And they drew a card too, and I drew another prismatic ending. So if we can like spike a second white land here, that would be really great. We don't, but Dress Down here is actually really sick. Not enough mana to do all the things I want to do here. I think I'm gonna attack and yeah, I'm gonna pass here. I need to work out how I want to sequence this. Suppose I could like end of turn Dress Down for the like blue mountain, and then in the end step after Thalia stops working, I could like Plow Teague, because I need to untap with Dress Down and play in order to be able to pending the Teague or like Thalia, I guess. Okay, they get their attack for 4, and then if I could like spike a land in the top 2 cards, that would be great. Okay, here's Dress Down, and what do I draw? I draw a white source. That's good. So let's Plow Teague, I guess. No need to give them 4 life. They cost the same to pending next turn. Teferi number 2, not amazing, but not terrible. So we could like prismatic ending Thalia here. So how much? We have 6 mana, so we spend 2 to prismatic ending Thalia, then 3 to play Teferi, bounce Dress Down maybe? Is that a play? And then we could also just play Teferi plus 1 him, and then we could Prismatic Ending whichever of the mana dorks that attack. I think I like that. I think I'm going to start by offering the attack here, or offering the chump block if they want. So let's kill Thalia. Oh, hang on, no, my plan is not going to work. I can't, I don't have enough. I would need 3 white mana to do what I set that I wanted to do here. But maybe it's okay. They can't, like, we have a spare Teferi, and they can't kill him with what they have if I plus him. I could also just, like, draw a card, bounce one of their guys, or bounce my Dress Down like I said I wanted to. Okay. Let's kill Thalia. Let's play Teferi. I think I'm just gonna bounce my Dress Down, get the card. Supreme Verdict, not bad. I don't know how many Thoughtseizes they play, but I'd be down for some Verdict. Also, they are gonna waste my Tundra, so we would need a second white source, I think, for that to end up paying out. All right, so they play Savannah. What's this? Screen Suns. Oh, if this is natural order, I'm just dead. Tell me this isn't like a natural order with 1 attracts. Okay, thank goodness. So, ooh, Grist. Okay, Grist can die next turn to Prismatic Ending. So I suppose Birds of Paradise gets in here, or Noble Hierarch, doesn't matter. Kill Teferi. And I suspect you would want to Wasteland this Tundra. Have they activated it, Grist yet? Oh, I don't think so. Okay, here they go. So they want to kill my guy. Okay. I'm trying to manage my clock, which is so far going pretty well, but I am painfully aware that I am down a game. And yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. Let's I think we need to get rid of this. This is one thing that the Supreme Verdict actually doesn't stop. And we drew a dual land, but it was the wrong one. They have more Green Sun Zenith here. I'm kind of sad. And okay, so they attack me here. I'm gonna. I think if nothing else too exciting is coming off the top of my deck, I'm gonna play Teferi, and then probably Dress Down on in my instep. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's that guy. Okay, never mind. This changes things. I'm gonna Dress Down so they don't get the initiative. And now I would like very much to get the second white source so that I can Supreme Verdict and move on with my life. Okay, so they have a 3/4 super dude. Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna Dress Down on their in my end of turn for them not to have Exalted and Teferi to survive, but guess not. Okay, really kind of important that we find a white source now, and we do. Oh, these are all good cards, but I think casting the Supreme Verdict now. When this enters the battlefield, you take the initiative. Okay, so it actually it doesn't trigger when it attacks. Huh, interesting. But I do think we just want to do this, and then next turn we can play Teferi and have Prismatic Ending open. They are hellbent right now, so Plague Engineer, sure. What do you name here? Rogue or Monk? Did they see? I don't think they saw the Monastery Mentor in game 1, but I could be mistaken. Okay, Fairy, sure. There are 2 left in the deck, I believe. No, 1, because there are 2 in the graveyard. No, there's only 1. Never mind. Right, that was a Snapcaster. I think I'm going to play Teferi here. And probably plus him, and then I will Prismatic Ending on their turn. If they're kind to me, they will make, if they have something to do here, they'll do it before they attack, so I know whether or not to point the pending on something else, but they probably will just attack. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna spare them the tapping of their dude. Do you have a play? Looks like you do. Mother of Runes, okay. Okay, I think probably I will bounce Mother of Runes here. And, yeah, pass. Not too exciting. I'm not sure if I might need to Force of Will this Mother of Runes. And then I am kind of sort of out of gas. Uh-oh. They tapped something and then... no. Okay, I'm gonna let Mother resolve, and she can, like, keep Teferi honest, but I think, yeah, I think this is the counter spell. Of course, once Mother untaps, we can't spot removal very effectively, but we have, like, another Snapcaster, another Supreme Verdict. Faerie Mastermind is good on this board. They are at 10, so... Okay, looks like they're just... Are they going to attack? That's a good question. If you don't attack here, then my Teferi is going to tick up and eventually be able to draw another card, which you may or may not care about. Also, like, them not being able to play at instant speed is pretty decent. Yeah, they are going for Teferi. We could flash this into trade, but I think this is more valuable than a counter on Teferi. Okay, so I'm gonna flash this in. I'm immediately gonna make them draw a card and me draw 2 cards. Oh, Narset, that was good. Narset alongside Faerie Mastermind. Really cool. Okay, there's another Verdict. Ooh, Ruination. Yes. All right. Gonna attack here. How much mana do I have? I have 5, 6, 7, 8. I have not enough to play both Ruination and Narset. So maybe I ought to do that. Let's play Narset here. We could also like Spike, I don't know. Days Undoing? Okay, we don't. We draw a Plow. I think I'm okay plowing here while the Mother is off the table. And I mean, there's no real... I don't know. I don't think there's a difference in doing this now versus doing it on my turn, but boom. Triple Stone Renew. I think I can F6 here, save some clock, and I don't really have... I mean, it's not that they can't do anything that's relevant, but grab here, Cauldron Complete, sure. Let's attack. Let's Narset, Ponder, sure. Ponder seems good. Not decided what to do with Teferi yet. Okay, that was very good. Does this exile the tapped creature? Right. Yeah, why don't I just do that then? I'll plus, and here we go. Here comes Cauldron, and I assume Cauldron will attack. And Indestructible doesn't mean immune to exile effects. Is this going to draw a concession? Alright. I'll gain a couple of life and exile this bad boy. Alright. If we had one more land, we could draw cards here. Okay, so let's yeah, let's draw the plow that's on top here. Let's put a +1/+1 counter on Faerie, and let's attack. And put them on a 1-turn clock. All right, they concede. So I'm just about 5 minutes up on them, but I do worry about my ability to win in 11 minutes. That it should be possible. It should be pretty possible, but I don't know. Also, should I is minor misstep something we want here over? I don't know. I know. Also, like dress down was pretty good, so maybe we want a dress down, and we what is a cut here? Not sure. Maybe one of the Narsets. Although, oh, it's just such a good card though. And is dress down? No, I think I'd rather want like a fourth Narset, honestly. The dress down was really good, um, specifically because of Gadok Teague, but I don't know that we wouldn't have made it um, even if we didn't have Gadok, the dress down. Okay, this is a good hand. We have basic, basic island, basic plains, plow, force. Yeah, this is. We just need ponder to find us some more lands, and eventually we'll find more removal. All right, opponent keeps 7 as well. I'm not sure if there's anything I would contemplate forcing on turn 1. They probably are gonna like Thoughtseize us or put out a Mana Dork. If they put out a Mana Dork, I might just plow. This smells like a Thoughtseize. No? Okay, Green Sun's Zenith. I think I plow this. Yeah. I mean, it's annoying if they go turn 2 Stoneforge. If they do that, I probably end up having to force that. But I do like that they aren't able to go like turn 2 Knight or some other scary 3-drop like Grist, and there is the off chance that we like screw them on lands here. Okay, if they Thoughtseizes, have at it. Let's see what they take. I'm kind of concerned if they take the Force because that means they have some power play to make, but it would have to be on 1 mana. The Faerie. That's right, Yuda. You put the fear in them. Oh, they missed their land drop. We are paid off. Yeah, let's fetch Island with this so we can get Mountain off Tarn if we want. And so they could have like more Thoughtseize here, but I think still I don't mind pondering here. There's nothing here I would feel devastated about them taking. Yeah, this is fine. I'm not gonna draw the ending now. That is actually probably a card I would want them to not take. But if they just are stuck on the 1 land, and then Teferi is gonna be good. Oh boy. I think I will fetch here. Fetch the mountain. Play Teferi. And yeah, I'll get my card here. We can pending whatever if they do end up having a play on turn 2. Wow, they're just getting boned on that like that Dried Arbor. Let's cast Brainstorm. Living our best life over here. Put back Volcanic Island and Scalding Tarn. Play Scalding Tarn, pass. We can pending at instant speed. If they do find their second land, I'm sure that their hand is chock full of 2-drops and beyond. Wow, okay, we got there. Sweet. Yeah, unfortunate for the opponent there, getting choked on mana. My guess is that they are sitting on like, I don't know, like white cards and maybe Sylvan Library. Because they did fetch the Bayou and yeah, I don't know. Anyways, great start, if a little bit grindy. Let's see how round 2 goes. All right, round number 2 on the draw. I'm going to keep this hand. It's sort of mono 3-drops and lands. Opponent mulligans to 6. Hoping we aren't getting like combo turn 1 here, but yeah, let's see. Let's see how we do. Oh, Once Upon a Time. What is it? Is this Misty Rainforest? My guess is elves. Well, there is an elf. Yeah, we're a couple of Supreme Verdicts short of feeling good about being up against elves in game one. But we'll see. This could still not be elves, but I would. I'm feeling the old elf vibe. Maybe because they played an elf. Oh, it's Cloudpost. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, let's find. I'm not exactly disappointed by that, but I don't know. All right, let's see if we can lure an attack. I don't think we can. The only reason they attacked was they didn't have 2 mana, so there was no need or reason to hold him back. Okay, I'm gonna flash in the elf. Not the elf. Sorry, the fairy. Um. So maybe we're supposed to play Teferi here and bounce the Reclaimer. I think I like that. I'm not sure though. Like getting Narset on board and looking for like Days Undoing or something is also very much something we ought to consider. Okay, so they're getting a third Cloud Post, I would assume. Oh, Cavern of Souls. Is his name Elf? Okay, Giant. Okay, so they have the big boy. The what's it called? Primeval Titan. So we probably are in trouble, especially if they have another green source here, which they do. Ah, we knew about that. Okay, so yeah, I don't think we're surviving this. Right, there it is. So let's see what they get here. Like Eye of the Eldrazi, what's it called? Eye of Ugin, and another post maybe. Yep. Is this a post? No, it's not. But these make like 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. They have 11 mana. So we are on a short clock here. Let's see what Narset finds. Force. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede. Like they can start tutoring up and get in with like a bunch of trample damage. Like the attack, they attack first, and then they just they get 2 more posts. So this got away from us. Okay, Ruination, obviously very good. There is some wacky world where the -2 on the Wandering Emperor is relevant here. I don't have a lot to bring in against the 12 post deck, I must admit. Like they probably play Carpet and they play like Pithing Needle and the Reclaimers and stuff, so maybe EE is good. Again, the fairy not amazing. What about Force of Negation? Nah, probably not. We can at least shave one. Maybe I'd rather shave the second Fawn. I don't think they have a lot of non-creature spells that we really desperately need to 2-for-1 ourselves for. I mean, Green Sun Zenith can obviously be big. Okay, I'll keep this, but I'm not stoked about it. All right. They mulligan to 6. I'm going to pass. I think I will like snap off on a 1-drop here, but they of course don't have one. All right. Well, let's see. We probably will cast Faerie Mastermind here. Yeah, that's a target for pending, which I am gonna take. This lets them get like Cavern. This lets them get another Cloud Post. So draw another land. I think I'm gonna play Flooded Strand because Flooded Strand lets me fetch basic island and plow on their turn, and then I can untap and still fetch basic mountain off of Prismatic Vista, but I can do the same the other way around. What's this? Oh, did you see that? They have Dismember in hand. They just like they ticked 2 life down and then ticked up. It could also be like surgical, but then I think it would have gone onto the stack because you click your life once and you pay the mana. Okay, here we go. Is this really dismembering this dude? Okay. Wow, people are like really hyped on getting him out. Okay, I'm gonna fetch here just to not lose, and probably get basic island. Wow, what sick art. Kind of unpleasant. So what do you name here? Teferi? You know I don't have Wasteland. Narset. Okay, that's fair. Yep, okay. And I think they just missed their land drop, didn't they? Is that what happened? Okay. Now they are able to make 6 mana, but only colorless. It looks like they don't have anything to do with it. Okay. The Glimmer Post did just gain back some of the life they had lost from the Dismember. Okay, well, we can hardcast Force now. And they have to constantly worry about, I suppose, me drawing Days Undoing. Wow, we're just getting raced on life here. And also, like, now these tap for 4, so they have 4, 8. They have 10 mana. Wow, Glimmer Post. Come on, Ruination. Come on, Brainstorm, find Ruination. Yes! Alright. Excellent, as I believe the saying is, or goes. What's better, Plow or Teferi? I guess Teferi right now because they aren't getting, they aren't casting any creatures with no mana. Get the mountain. Wow, Ruination coming in clutch here. Get a Plains. Let's attack first, just in case they have another Dismember, and at least they will have taken their damage if they, I don't know. I don't know if the logic is sound there. All right. Casual one-sided Armageddon there. Yep, that drew out the concession. All right. Let's see if we can navigate this matchup for one final game. So this feel like the fact that they just got all that mana, their hand must have been like green spells and And what I said they had 10, right? I can't remember which of the Eldrazi Titans cost 10. I'm pretty sure one of them does, like one of the Ugins or something. But they could have been sitting on like I don't know, Primeval Titan and Reclaimer and like Emrakul or whatever. They wouldn't have required a whole lot more. That's what I'm trying to say. Um, wow, I wish I had more of these. I love the artwork on this card. This is like Easter Island kind of artwork, is what it looks like, which is weird. Like there aren't that many real world references in Magic art, I don't think. Okay. Do we change anything here? Probably not. I don't know, maybe Monastery Mentor is not a specifically good card versus that kind of deck. I'll keep this. They keep 7 as well. Okay. The old Cloud Post go. Well, I'm happy about that. That means we can probably do the thing, the same thing that we did last turn. Would like get an expedition map here. We can also, like, if they play, I don't know, Carpet of Flowers or something else that's annoying. Come on, expedition map. Oh, it's not what you don't want to do that. That's what got you into trouble last game. Okay. I kind of want all of my cards here. I think we can put back 1 land. Or maybe 2 lands, and then we draw one of them. And I will force of will an expedition map here. Because the card that really gets us is Cavern of Souls, I think. Okay. Found another Cloud Post. Yeah. I think Teferi can go away here. Don't have a second map. Please. 3 mana. Ramen up. Yep. Ramen up is going to get the old Plow. Okay. So I'm going to fetch basic planes here, and I think I'm going to fetch Volcanic Island with my Flooded Strand, just to be able to cast Narset and have access to red in case I draw the Ruination. Ooh. That was an interesting draw as well. Tell you what, I think I'm gonna, I don't know, like get Mentor online now, and then start like casting Prismatic Endings and Narsets next turn. I'm gonna do that. They did show us Dismember, but then that's what they'll be doing next turn, I guess. Well, no, if they have Dismember, it's bad because they still they have 5 mana right now, and they have another Cloud Post. Oh, their stage. They're just passing. Okay, that's good. Land. No. Okay. So if they were to like crop rotation into Dark Depths, then they just win. In which case, I probably should keep open Snapcaster Brainstorm. I think I am going to respect that play. Mind you, my answer is not particularly good. If we can get them to like do it now, though, I don't I wouldn't hate that. Okay, I'm gonna pass priority here. It doesn't mean I'm missing a land drop, which I don't want to be doing. Okay. Yeah, they have another cloud post. And now, like, every glimmer post is gonna cause me to have to do a lot of work with a lot more work with Mentor. Maybe that last turn was a big pun on my part. Like I played around them having dark depths, or not even played around it, but okay. Well, there's a target for pending. Let's see what they do though. On their second main phase, they also still have a land drop to make, and I do believe they showed us a cloud post that they have not played yet. Unless no, I do believe that's true. So I think regardless of what happens here, I'm going to Snapcaster Brainstorm at the end of their turn. That would be my play, I think. That's not Cloud Post, though. Interesting. Oh, super scary. Blue mana. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, they just pass. Okay. They have a lot of mana now. I feel like that's something I keep saying with this deck. They have a lot of mana now. I'm giving up Snap Plow with this play, but I think getting the beats on is kind of good. Wonder what their last cards are that they like. If they have something they couldn't cast this turn, I don't think so. But that they would be able to cast next turn. Ooh, okay. Well, let's oh, sucks we only have one white mana here. Okay, so let's pending this. Get some triggers. And then let's play Narset and get some more triggers. And there is a Days Undoing on top, and I probably will end up getting that. But if there is a Force of Will, then I do wonder if I'm supposed to take that instead. Or Ruination, you know. Okay, now I'm going to take the Days Undoing and pass, not pass, but attack and then pass. I have 9 power worth of attackers here. Let's see if, I think they need, whatever they are going to do, they need to do it on this coming turn. So they have crop rotation here. That might get us. Okay, they are fetching. Okay, no crop rotation. So what will you do with your 11 mana? Oh, another carpet. Well, we didn't add to the island score board last turn, so does this... What does this do for you? So they had 12, no, they had 11 mana. Now they have 10, now they get 2 more, so they have 12. So this carpet ramps them for like 1. Uh-oh. Oh no! No! What is this? Emrakul? Oh, dang it. Okay, well, I mean, they get a time walk, they get to, like, do nasty things to us here. Question is if they have a follow-up, because we do have, like, we aren't dead to the Emrakul. We do need to, they get to annihilate us here. Okay. How do we do this? Annihilator 6. So definitely the Narset. Yeah, they are attacking me. So the Narset goes. The basic mountain goes. The basic island goes. And then 3 more things. Damn. Let's say that we sacrifice the volcanic, the snapcaster, and the 1 monk. So then next turn we attack for 4, which becomes 7, but then we plow 1, so it's not 7. That's no good. I don't think we. I think maybe we need to leave the island open and to draw like a brainstorm that then draws us another land and another spell. So how about this? And so 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I dropped to 2, and I am very likely dead. Doesn't that enter play tapped? No, it doesn't. All right, fantastic. So 4, 8, 12. Okay, I'm just dead here. The Ceaseless Hunger, and they get to exile some cards, some of my permanents. Sure. All right, all right, all right. I get it. Let's just for funsies' sake say we had drawn 1 more card. It wasn't a blue spell that cost 1. All right, 12 post wins. Yeah, I think this is a tricky matchup. It doesn't. It feels very like hard, uh, in any case. But I think we gave them a run for their money. I'm not sure if the playing out the mentor on that turn where I could have played Narset instead was where I needed to be. Oh well. All right, on to round number 3. All right, on the on the draw for round number 3, I'm gonna keep this very punishment inviting hand with 1 land, but opponent mulled to 6, and that made me worry that was a. Oh, is this the force the Mox Diamond play? No, I don't think so. It's lands though. Sylvan Library is the force. Okay, they're down to 2 cards. I'm just gonna play land go here. Want to get as many looks as I can. Come on, just need lands. Don't deck. You know, we've talked about this often enough, deck. Don't do it, okay? Just don't do it. Okay, I accept that you didn't do it, but also maybe don't do it this way either. We need to fetch basic land, basic plains, I mean. I think we don't need 2 of this effect. And I don't know if we need to plow, but yeah, let's go. Snapping off life from the loam would be good here, but get that into exile. They don't attack. I guess they're worried about like a flash creature. I can dig it. Oh, what a sweet draw. What a sweet, sweet draw. Okay, I'm gonna play monk is what I meant to say. Mentor here. This gets punished if they have punishing fire. Haha. I don't think it gets punished by anything else, so I'm gonna hope they don't have punishing fire. Or if they do, that they for some reason don't use it on my turn, which seems unlikely. Oh, plow. Okay. So they are a plow deck. Okay, that's disappointing, but good to know. Maze of Ith, huh? This is lands that just also plays. Yeah, I don't think so. That also plays plow? If I draw land here, I will plow the Arbor. If I play the Narset now, it only gets one activation. So I think I am just going to plow Arbor and pass. No, they have crop rotation number 2? How rude. Okay. Fair enough. Well, I have another plow here for Dark Depths. But I've lost my monk. So I am on a this is going to take a while kind of thing. Okay, well we have to pass here. They will gain 20 life but lose 2 lands, be down to Mox Diamond and a forest. I'm just going to do it now. And there you go. 40 life. Have a good one. Well, they're hellbent, and I'm about to resolve Narset. So, no, hang on. Should I be killing this Mox Diamond? I wonder. I mean, it's certainly enticing. Yeah, let's grab a Ponder. Kill this Mox Diamond. And keep on living our best life here. And let's Narset first. Oh, whiff on the Narset. And Ponder would have found a Faerie Mastermind. That's unfortunate. There's another Narset though. So let's grab that. Keep the one with 5 loyalty counters. And grab a Ponder. And play the Ponder. No, I think I'll shuffle these. Find another Narset, sure. Okay, they have a play to make. No, they don't have a play to make. There's Faerie. That's good. Let's grab Teferi. And let's play Teferi. And we can still flash in the Faerie. Ha! Let's plus him. I don't mind having like a little bit of a shorter run towards getting him up to 4 again. And be able to bounce whatever they play here. Ramanop. Okay, that's a threat that needs answering. There's stage on the Ramanop. Okay. Let's Ponder. Yeah, let's shuffle these. Let's Ponder again. There's a prismatic ending. I like that. I like all these cards. Let's plus again. Let's kill the Ramanop. And let's attack. Crop rotation. Okay. There's Dark Depths. And they are live to make it. Let's cast another Narset. See if we can hit plow or pending. Okay, we don't. All right, well, I mean, we can chump block. We can chump block. And then next turn we can bounce. But this is a play that's sort of on display, so they see that too. So, what will it be? Elvish Reclaimer, sure. Okay, so we have to block here. Fairy dies, we untap, we bounce, we look, there's a prismatic ending. And yeah, I think I just pass here. Like time is becoming an issue again, even like this early because we have to plow. Yeah, I think I'll just force this. So I just really want to find something to do here. Okay, Snapcaster Mage is good. I think I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna snap Ponder. Let's just grab a plow, I guess, and pass. You have plow. Again with the plow. That name again? It's Mr. Plow. I think I'm gonna cycle through with this dress down. Oh, maybe that was a bummer. They haven't shown me Ursa Saga, but surely they are an Ursa Saga deck. Okay. Let's try Narset number 3, I think. Let's see if we can find Days Undoing or something else. I guess I get to replace the dress down. Plus old Teferi, play new Teferi. And keep him, plus him, bounce this dress down. And pass again, having spent another significant chunk of my time not doing anything. Man, having that mentor plowed is something of an issue. Well, there's Days Undoing, but I mean they are hellbent. The opponent is. So would I want like some new cards here? I think I would, and I think I'm gonna do it on their draw step. That way they don't get to keep the card. Okay. I do think I got some better cards, but not sure if I'm going to be able to win this race here. Come on with the win condition. I know Narset can't find win conditions because all my win conditions are creatures, but you know, she could maybe find like a ponder or something. Okay. Passing, having to discard. Opponent is just drawing lands right now. Okay, let's try again. Ponder. Ponder number 2. Get the Tundra. Okay, Snapcaster. So Snapcaster can flash back Days Undoing, which is pretty cool. Although, do we want that or just maybe we just keep? I think we keep the Snapcaster to, or just flash back the Ponder here, because I don't think I'm gonna gain much from drawing a fresh 7. Okay, that's Hull Breacher. Okay, excellent. That significantly increases the clock. It is now a 7-turn clock instead of a, what, 16-turn clock? Or 15? Oh, more creatures. Excellent. But this is what I mean. Like, this is what I was talking about in the deck tech, is like, even with more creatures, there's just so much air in this deck, and or maybe maybe not air. That's not quite fair. Yeah, you die. But like, you do end up having to having all these resources, but then having to spend so much time finding them. Um, the ones that actually kill people. Okay, I'm gonna flash this guy in and draw a card, and opponent doesn't get to draw cards. You could say that I shouldn't be wasting my time with this, but I do think it's worth it. Okay, let's attack for 7 now, which is now a 5-turn clock, I believe. Oh, I forgot to activate Teferi. Never mind. It's all good. We have, I think, executed our combo here. We just ended up spending like pretty much half of our clock doing so. And now it becomes a 2-turn clock with the latest fairy dude. Okay, get to do flagstone things. Okay, let's draw a card. Okay, and I think I'll just pass here, not activate Teferi, just not draw cards anymore. And a mere 12 minutes and 40 seconds after we started, we get to win game 1. Crazy. Okay. So we want Ruination. Not sure that we want any other things. Maybe Wandering Emperor. They never showed us Saga, but then I would assume, them being a lands deck, that they do play it. But they have Plows, which I don't think is typical for a lands deck. So I don't know. And that is in regards to the Meltdown and the 2 dress downs. Hmm. So I'm not quite sure how important Teferi is in this matchup. Might be important enough to have one. I don't know. Minor misstep counters the crop rotations and the plows. Okay, I'm gonna try like taking out one dress down, and let's just see our opponent like open up on Ursa Saga. Okay, we have the MVP. Gonna keep this perfect mana base. There's a Reclaimer. Reclaimer is about to get plowed. And I'm just gonna F6 here. Just okay, I was gonna say, just don't have something like Sylvan Library. Flagstones is annoying because it kind of negates some of Ruination. Hopefully we can, yeah, the crop rotation. I'm gonna minor misstep that. Hopefully they don't get basic forest here. They don't. Okay, snow-covered island. Minor misstep. Skadoosh. Okay. I am kind of looking for that third land, or the fourth land, I mean. And now they are representing the real deal. If they can crop rotate again. No, that still doesn't quite do it. Okay, but they could. Playing around another minor misstep. Okay. Choke. Okay, that's a card. It's a very good card. And do you just have the stage? Okay. They could have like another crop rotation. Okay. So we are I don't think we can flash in the Faerie Mastermind here because this is a Lotus Petal effectively. Okay. We need land. Land here and everything will probably be fine. We don't get it. Damn. Okay, we have one more turn to draw land and nuke their oh no, never mind. Now they can even Security Step. Oh, this guy too. Yikes. Okay, guess I think we lose here. Okay. Let's concede. All right. Oh, for a second I thought that was game number 3. Never mind. Okay. Well, I mean that was pretty brutal. They got us with like the choke and we stumble on mana, but I think like we had a shot there. That one turn to draw a fourth land, or I guess it would have been a fifth land because we had 4, but 1 was tapped. Or if they didn't have the choke. And you know, ifs and roundabouts and all that sort of stuff. Swings and roundabouts. Yeah, I'll keep this. It's somewhat risky, but we do get to like minor misstep into brainstorm. And we have force of will backup, which I like. Okay. I was gonna say like the only thing I don't want to see is them not like casting something that can be misstepped on turn 1. You could argue that it's worth like saving misstep for crop rotation, but I actually don't think so. Okay, now once more deck. No, damn you. Okay. Okay, at least we drew a ponder, but that was bad. Not gonna lie, that was very bad. But jukebox, sure. Come on, okay. That was a fairly unimpressive turn 2 for them. Come on. Okay. Phew. Thank goodness. So, do you have something nasty for me? No. Okay. I'm not gonna brainstorm here. I'll draw a card. There's Days Undoing. I'm gonna brainstorm now. Hopefully not get pyroblasted. Jesus. This is so frustrating. Okay. Probably I'll put back Snapcaster and like I think it's between Force and Dress Down. I'll put back Dress Down and I can force pitch Force, or if I feel like it's necessary, I can force pitch something else and have double Force. Okay. Is this crop rotation again? Oh, it's Endurance. Okay, sure. That's not so scary. I could plow now, but I don't think I I gained that much from doing that. There's Wasteland. I think I absolutely need to save a force for a choke. There we go. I think I'm gonna pitch Days Undoing. Keep the other force. Because I want to plow now, and if I draw land, I'm just gonna slam Mentor and yeah, I'm just gonna slam Mentor and be on the offensive. Alright, come on, land. There is a land. Thank God. Okay, that was extreme. But yeah. Okay, looks like they don't have plow. They were just F6, I don't know. And here's where it gets interesting, like what's worth, they do have a plow, okay. I'm gonna force. I'm making my stand here. They don't have stage or depths right now. Let's hope they also, let's also hope they don't have Red Blast. Okay, looks like they don't. Pass, just pass. You know, casual little pass. Land, land. Okay, no land. I do think I Narset here. I wanted a land to be able to Narset into a plow or a pending. How scary is this? Oh, plows, plows. Okay, I'm grabbing a plow here. Attacking. So one more turn of them not like doing something very scary, and I think we're starting to pull ahead. Okay, so this is, they obviously have, oh, they had the second plow. That's a shame. That is a shame. Okay, I'm assuming they are not going to attack here, but instead, Faerie Mastermind, that's not too bad. Instead, like get ready to make their Merit Lodge. Extra Lodge. Okay, I'm gonna take the dress down and so what happens if I dress down now, then they have to make Merit Lodge. Oh, never mind. No, they don't have to make it. They just have to fetch it. Okay, I'm gonna pass. And then, okay, yeah. I think I have it figured out. I'm going to dress down when they go for the attack. Oh, never mind. I think I'm gonna plow now then. So they knew about the plow, so maybe they just have the dark depths. But you know, we'll cross that bridge. And so on and so forth. Minsk and Boo. Think this requires a force of negation. Man, imagine if we still had our Monastery Mentor. How sweet it would be. Also, the clock, huge problem. We get to draw cards now, which is good. I was gonna say I was gonna fetch there, but if I fetch there, I suppose it doesn't really matter. But we might play into like a plow on the Mastermind. Maybe I should have fetched Volcanic Island. No, I shouldn't. They have Wasteland. Never mind. I was gonna say that would like let them let us be able to draw Ruination. Okay, more Wasteland. Do they have? No, no. They made a land draw. I was gonna say, do they have the Dark Depths? Minsk and Boo. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, they get to kill Narset or me, I suppose. Not kill me, but I like go for the attack. But we can kill Minsk on the backswing. Okay, they're just drawing a card. Again, they're like, that's funny. And they don't draw a card. They just kill the 2/1 flash flyer. I don't know, like, oh, and they concede. Yes, sweet relief. Wow. Okay, interesting. Not sure I saw that concession. But obviously they were going to lose their Minsk and be hellbent against Narset plus 2 monk tokens. But yeah, like people are really respecting this creature a whole lot. Like it is 1 extra card occasionally every turn, which obviously like that's pretty good. But I do wonder if people are like over respecting it. I don't know. I'm really enjoying playing with it though. Okay. Oh, grindy games is taking forever, but I guess them are the breaks. I hope you're having fun because I am. But anyways, I'll be back with round number 4. All right, round number 4 on the play. Let's go. Yeah, I'll keep. I think I'm gonna keep open minor misstep here, and then like spend next turn pondering, and hopefully finding more lands. Wow, this deck feels exhausting to play. I'm not gonna lie. Volcanic Island, Preordain. I'm gonna minor misstep here. I have seen Delver lists play Preordain. If they want to daze us here, that's absolutely fine. They'll be bad. Back a land drop. I think that's okay. Okay, they don't though. It might not be Delver. It could be like show and tell. Okay. I think I want to draw Utah. And let's go. We do have the option to like see if we can find Force of Will if it is show and tell. Okay, there's a ponder. Preordain into ponder. Doesn't feel very delvery. And they do not shuffle. Okay. I'm going to brainstorm here, even though it sees 1 fewer cards than I could be looking at right now. Okay, let's put back Days Undoing and I don't know, Plow. And I'm going to ponder here. Unless I'm getting what's stifled. That would be kind of sick. I am being thrown off here. I just shuffled away a ponder, and now I have to decide if I'm going to get a fetch land. Sorry, a dual land. Because I kind of want Tundra here. But I do think I'm just going to play it safe. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to draw the Teferi next turn. So we can brainstorm for plow next turn if we have to plow something next turn and still be playing around days. If we don't, we can Teferi. Okay, it is show and tell. Okay. Let's hope they don't have 2 things to do here. Let's pitch the Faerie. Okay, they have force. I'm gonna force back. They have, okay, it's countered. Excellent. And they did show us days. So what are we most interested in having resolve here? Probably the mentor to get the beats going. Teferi doesn't really do anything on his own. Yeah, if they have another days, it's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. I'm drawing plow next turn. I think okay, they do. Yeah, disappointing, but it is what it is. Sneak attack. Okay. Let's bounce sneak attack. I hope they don't have like another mana, another plow. Wow, just wonderful. They do have it. Okay. I feel like this is us tapping out. Yep. What do you have? Atraxa. Okay. I'm gonna concede. I guess I should have let the Atraxa trigger resolve, see a bit more of their deck, but okay. So let's get the Hydroblasts and the Pyroblasts in. I don't think I really want anything else. I think I want to cut. I'm certainly gonna cut some number of these 8 cards. The only question is what sort of mixture of them do we want? I also don't think Dress Down is good. They might be playing some sort of like alternative plan, like Fable or something. I think if I don't know, maybe the ending is better. Like Plow can kill a Grizzlebrand, but that would mean a Grizzlebrand wasn't in play, which means we probably like die. Same thing for Atraxa. So I think Prismatic Ending is probably better. So in case they have something like Defense Grid or Fable of the Mirror Breaker or I don't know, something along those lines. Yeah, I think this is fine. I don't know. I keep hearing like Show and Tell is a really bad matchup for blue-white control. I think this build of blue-white control, like with 4 Narset and a Hull Breacher, is probably like not terrible, but it's probably not good either. Okay. I'm gonna keep this. It's risky because we only have the 2 lands, but we have interaction and a potential sort of haymaker here. Oh, green. Sure. I'm not gonna. Pyroblast is not here to fight over Ponder. That was good. So, do we play into a daze here? I think we do. There is defense grid. Okay, I'm gonna cast Utah. And then I'm gonna prismatic ending the defense grid on my turn, leaving open Pyroblast. All right. All right. Well, I mean, we are dead to combo plus days. Wow. Okay, we just get to draw cards here. Yes, please. Okay, there's another land. Another defense grid. Okay, I can't do anything about that. I think I'm probably going to cast a Narset here. I'm going to attack. I'm going to cast Narset. And they can't counter that because of their grid. And if they kill us next turn, then, hey, you know, them are the breaks. If they don't, then I have Days Undoing coming down the barrel. This at least means Gristlebrand can't draw cards. Yeah, I'll take a force. Why not? Yep. They just have like sneak attack, monster. Looks like it. Yep. Damn. Okay, never mind. They Pyroblast? Narset. Interesting. Hydroblast, come on. Yes! How you like them apples. Now we get to Hydroblast and then keep open one of Force or Pyroblast. Excellent. Excellent turn of events here. Wow, that Hydroblast. So clutch. Okay, so they are just passing here. And I don't think they can do anything too scary at instant speed, so I'm going to put my guard down and have them draw one and me draw two. Okay, I love the land. Land lets me Narset and keep open force, or I could just keep open double force. Well, let's attack. I do feel like I'm supposed to Narset here and keep open a force. They still don't know about the Days Undoing. I'll take another Hydroblast. This is the turn where they can take their stand. Oh, if this is Veil of Summer, that's so scary. I mean, I'm not gonna fight over it. It's my one spell. Ugh, sigh. Yep, you got me. I'm gonna put in the Snapcaster. That's Omniscience. If I had one more mana, I could Pyroblast right now before they could cast Emrakul. But I'm guessing that's not going to be the life we get to live here. Atraxa. Okay. So what do they get to reveal here? There's an Emrakul. Okay. I'm going to concede. Bummer. Okay. Well, at least that was quick. Yeah. Rough deal. I do feel like I kind of walked myself into that defeat by playing the Narset. I could have kept open double force. I don't know, like if they have like a Pyroblast as one of their last two cards, then it doesn't matter, but yeah, the Veil. Damn it, the Veil. All right, cool. Let's see if we can get a positive record. That's what's on the line for the last round. All right, final round on the draw. Gonna keep this full house of brainstorms over pendings. Aether Vial is gonna get a prismatic ending, and if they want to daze it, they can daze it. I have another one coming next turn. Okay, it's been sent to exile. How do you exile an inanimate object? That's what I want to know. Oh, it's Merfolk. That's a tricky matchup, I would assume. Okay, not gonna. I mean, I couldn't do anything, but I'm not gonna prismatic ending the Silvergill. I'm gonna save the ending in my hand for like a Lord. Them having a Cavern is super scary if they ever get True Name Nemesis into their hand, because I don't have a way to beat a resolved True Name pre-board. No Lord coming, I would assume, seeing as they are moving to combat here. I'm gonna save the Plow. The Plow just has so many better targets than Silvergill. Oh, what's this? So other sacrifice target non-counter spell. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna let this enter, and then I'm gonna plow, and they can not, like, they can sack it. Doesn't matter. Okay. I take 2. They have another land. It's a wasteland. Okay, it's good to know. Another Aether Vial. Okay, cool. Well, let's brainstorm here. We can put back 1 land, and is it Narset, or it could be like one of the probably a brainstorm. Then we exile this and pass, and we have Snap Plow, which is good. Come on, not true name. Okay, not true name. Lord of Atlantis. There should be a law against playing whatever this despicable version of Lord of Atlantis is. I'm sorry, not to speak ill about my opponent. They made their choice though, and this is just not acceptable. Come on, original artwork, please. Okay, yep, you have a lord. Your dudes have Island Walk. I will eventually, hopefully, get to blow that out of the water with Snapcaster Plow. For the time being, I take 3, and I'm gonna fetch basic planes here. Draw a card eventually. If for some reason I want basic mountain, then Tarn and get that. But I want this next fetch land to be able to fetch island, I think. What a slog this league has been. Oof. Alright, looks like there's another lord coming, I don't know. Okay, they're attacking. Maybe it's that flash lord from before. Okay, I'm gonna move to blocks. I'm gonna flash in Snapcaster. Oh, you have Force of Will. That might actually be worth me looking for a force of my own, and I do find it. So I'm gonna do that. Hopefully they don't have days. Days would suck. Also what is this? This one would suck too if they have that, because that means that plow is gonna get dazed. But for the time being, I'm just gonna put Snapcaster in front of up. No! Oh my god! I clicked through. Jeez. Okay, well, my mind is turning to mush here. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna plow this guy. Ugh, that was so bad. Well, what's a couple of life points between friends, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna pass here and hope that they can't, like, that they draw land or something. Well, there's a land. They only have this attack to make, but I am at 5. I do need to rip a spell, and hopefully one that can remove this Master of the Pearl Trident. And I forget to fetch. Okay, I think my mind has officially gone. I knew that that was on top. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna showcase signal to them pretty clearly that I don't have a spell by not attacking. I'm down to 2. I don't know the next card. They are flooding out here, but it does need to do something. Okay, Ponder is a start, but I do need to find a removal spell right now for the Master, or I suppose for the Silver Gill Adept, but that is not it. That is not it. And we concede. Oh man. That was a bit of a train wreck on my part. Let's see if we can tighten up here. I like the verdicts. I like the blasts. I potentially like the engineered explosives. E for 2 should be pretty good. I don't know that I want force of negation. I don't know that Teferi does a whole lot. And minor misstep is for their vials, so on the draw, probably not good enough. Maybe the dress downs. Yeah, I said that I didn't have an out to resolved true name. That's not true, actually. The dress down is, somewhat anyways. The Faerie Mastermind, although once more, I am a little bit concerned about cutting win conditions. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it to Teferi. I cut it to Teferi over a Hull Breacher because Hull Breacher, you know, can beat down, and the Lord of Atlantis gives my Hull Breacher Island Walk. I'm not sure if that's good enough of a reason, but okay. I'm gonna keep this hand with lots of removal and a Brainstorm and fetch land. We can, pending a Vial, which I think we are gonna do. I'm gonna Brainstorm now. It plays into days, but I don't think that they have days. And immediately punished by the deck. So I'm gonna put back one Supreme Verdict here. And probably the Hull Breacher. Funny now that I actually have the choice between Narset and Hull Breacher, and I just argued for keeping Hull Breacher in over the Narset, but there you go. Okay, they didn't have days or a force. Mistcaller. Sacrifice Mistcaller until end of turn if a non-token creature would enter the battlefield and was cast, exile it instead. Why is this in your deck? If a non-token creature would enter the battlefield and it wasn't cast. So this turns off your own Aether Vial, doesn't it? I mean, if you sack it, maybe I am. It's like closing in on 11 p.m. here, and I'm just baked from this league. But I'm not sure. I don't think I have anything in my deck that this affects. Anyways, doesn't matter. It's in play. Are they missing a land drop here? Because, you know, I would be all about that. Looks like they are missing a land drop, but we are also about to miss land drops unless we get lucky now. All right. I hate to say it, but I think we have to Brainstorm here. Okay. That was fine. Let's put back Teferi and Hull Breacher. Or not Teferi, I mean Narset and Hull Breacher. I think I'd rather draw the Narset next. I do have 2 plows, so let's. Oh, I mean, no, that was dumb. I think rather the Faerie Mastermind would have been it. I don't think I'm supposed to be plowing a 1/1 with an irrelevant ability because they find their second land. Good for them. Chalice of the Void. Holy smokes. Okay. I mean, that kind of messes with my plans here, but well, there you go. Let's play a Narset here. It means zipping past the Hull Breacher. We can draw a second Narset. That's fine. We do have the eject button of the Supreme Verdict, but that's only gonna. I mean, they're clearly stuck on lands. Oh, sorry. You know, they're like choked on mana, but that means they have a lot of creatures probably. Okay, they're taking down. Oh, okay. Yeah, rough beats here. Oh, I don't know. Not sure what to do here, but let's see what the draw step gives us. Land. Yeah, the land is okay. Suppose we could Narset and look for Prismatic Ending or something. Because they are just beating us on the board here. So they don't need to commit anything else, would be my point. If they would force this, I don't hate that at all. I'm just gonna, this is just a 3-mana impulse. Because they get to clear it next turn with these. But that is also like gain 3 life kind of. Oh, savage. Second whiff in this league. I can't remember if I ever even had a whiff before in like 5 or 6 leagues. Interesting. We could also save Teferi by flashing in the Faerie Mastermind. I'm not sure what is worth more to us. But like killing this is like killing a lord is pretty good. There's a Lord of Atlantis. Okay, I'm being attacked by those 2 creatures. Looks like they're letting Narset live. No, it's just the Magic Online log that doesn't work. Excellent. So I suppose I clear things here with the verdict, and then lose to like them casting a creature every turn from now on. Oh wow, okay. Prismatic ending is pretty big. Prismatic ending is pretty big here. I think I am still gonna verdict, get the 3-for-1. So let's see. I do kind of expect them to have a Force of Will in hand. The way they've been sort of pausing. What's the Silvergill Adept? They reveal Silvergill Adept, and I have, if I had one more mana. Let's, would be really, really nice if they didn't have Force of Will for this. Okay, and they don't. Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna pass here. See if they can. If they play a second Silvergill, I will flash in Utah. Okay, that's in play. They reveal Lord of Atlantis. Okay, and we both draw a card. Okay, they don't attack. Interesting. Guess they want their Alpha Strike with Island Walk. Another plow. Okay, I'm gonna brainstorm here. Haha. I mean, again, like True Name Nemesis is a card I'm really scared about, but so maybe like EE on 3 would be prudent. I don't know. I think I'm gonna hang on to the EE for now. Yeah, I think I am. Oh, or am I? Yeah, let's see if they drop another 2-drop here, like another Lord. Aether Vial, okay. They don't attack? Jeez, okay. I feel like I've been given the gift of life here. So you draw 1, and you have to discard, and I draw 2. Utah, I love you. So what do you discard? Phantasmal Image, okay. Sweet dreams are made of this. Okay, let's ending this. I think we can brainstorm here. That's nice. Okay, I'm gonna leave the engineered explosives on top. I'm gonna attack here. I really am surprised that they are that unwilling to attack into open mana. Feels like they're leaving life points on the table. Okay. They're just sitting on Aether Vials. Okay, now they are attacking. I'm gonna take the 4. I'm gonna draw at end of turn like last turn. Have them discard another image. Okay, yeah, great. I want lands. Okay, I'm gonna pending the Aether Vial, and I'm gonna attack here. And I think I will remove one of their guys when they attack next. Okay, they found 3 lands. They have another Chalice. Okay, how about Plow and Plow? And, okay, you have Chalice. Oh, I guess I must have passed through. I should have drawn cards with Utah. Okay, well now we have like, I think I have to play the E for 1 here, or for 0, I mean. Because if they put True Name on the stack, I want to be able to Pyroblast it. And I want to just generally want to be able to cast the spells in my hand, aside from Force of Will. Well, okay, that kind of changes the equation. Now I can no longer Pyroblast. True Name. Okay, you draw 1, I draw 2. Okay, I think like anything other than True Name, and I'm happy. Let's play Narset. Let's draw, or Impulse. I'll take Supreme Verdict. Okay, this should be, we should win from here. But, you know, stranger things have happened. Trickster, Tarjura, lose all abilities until the turn. You have another Trickster, okay. They're really just making sure my guy is not switched on. Okay, attacks coming in. I think I am going to blow this up and plow this one. And Red Blast. Oops. Red Blast, not Pyroblast. That one. Okay. What are they sitting on that they can't cast, like, through all their caverns and all the mana? 5 spells? Maybe just flash threats? Alright, let's attack. And, yeah, maybe I was supposed to ponder there, I'm not sure. Alright, opponent just takes the turn. I would really love to know what is going on over there. Okay, I'm gonna draw a card at end of turn. There's Days Undoing. Hello. Not sure I'm even. I could have drawn a second card, but I don't want to tap out of a Power Blast. Let's attack. Okay, they're doing something before I get to attack. Trickster. Okay. That's fine. So my creature becomes tapped, can't attack. I think I'm gonna ponder. Yeah, Snapcaster Mage is cool. And do I just main phase him here just to not like go to discard? Yeah, I think so. And I'm actually gonna take a Prismatic Ending because I don't want to give them life, and I don't want to tap one of my red sources. I could have gone for the Red Blast, but I want to actually be able to cast both of my Red Blasts. And I don't have a third fetchable land that makes red mana. Sure. That is fine. I'm not going to counter that now. Warlord. Okay. Let's start blasting. Yeah, and I'll take one. Not going to trade. Let's swing in and let's ponder. It's another Faerie Mastermind. Another. I think Snapcaster is better here. If they want to kill Narset, that's fine. Yep, looks like they are going for the Narset. I think I'm gonna just quickly draw a card before they kill the Narset. Wasteland, float red. Well, let's grab him. Let's Pyroblast. And I'm just gonna swing in and pass and put them to lethal. We are out of removal officially. Not counting this one. I mean, I am just gonna hard cast this force, seeing as they didn't want to send it through the cavern, and we drew a Power Blast. Excellent. I think we've drawn relatively well in this game. Okay, so we have 7 minutes to win game number 3, which is obviously doable, but tricky. Okay, so they have Chalice, several of them, and with Aether Vial as well. I'm not sure if that actually means we should be looking to have like Meltdown, but potentially. And cutting what? The dress down seems okay, if not spectacular. Let's try this. There were like several turns where they had like 5 mana and just 5 cards in hand, I think, and they just kept passing. So weird. Okay, I'll keep this and hope they don't have like. I don't think they can do turn 1 Chalice. I would also really love them to not have turn 1 Aether Vial. Truth be told. Of course they do. Okay. Well, yeah, that was. This hand is looking a little bit sad right now. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to let Vial resolve. I don't know. There's Wasteland. It's a Silvergill. It's Chalice. That's even worse. Oh, but that's really good. Yeah, let's get that out of here. And if they want to Force of Will this, then they are starting to run out of cards. But okay, just don't true name me, bro. Okay, that's Aether Vial. God, Aether Vial is such an annoying card to play against. Hey, Meltdown. Oof, the thing is, I kind of want both of these cards. Okay, I think I'm gonna draw the Meltdown, and I'm gonna be greedy and wait a turn before I use it to draw the Ponder, and maybe even get lucky and have them like draw another Chalice. Although I doubt it. But also because I don't think that there's anything at 1 that comes through this vial that is super scary. No, 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 no. Okay. Yeah, that is scary. All right. Well, we do have 2 Supreme Verdicts, so we'll just have to try and find one. Let's melt down this Aether Vial. Okay, they do appear to be F6'd. I'll take another Ponder just to get a fresh look. Fetch basic island. So we have 3 outs to a true name, and that's not it. Could we race a true name? I think we possibly could. And if not, then at least we get to Ponder next turn as well. It's like play Mentor and then immediately trigger it twice with Blast and Ponder. It's not the worst. They get to do this That's annoying. Just means 4 instead of 3 though. Okay, we need them to not have Force of Will here. It would appear as though they did not have Force of Will. Okay, we need to find spells. Yeah, Plow. Plow counts, I think. And I am going to blast this. A second true name, I think, is Lights Out. So hopefully they don't have that. And also not Chalice. Oh, that's so bad. That is a second true name. Okay, not Chalice. If this is Chalice, it's game over. Okay, well, that at least lets me like plow something. But yeah, I think I don't think we can survive this, right? We know the next card and it's a land. Yeah. Ah, that was a very big misevaluation, I think, on my part. Yeah. Is attack here? Is there an attack to be made? We would have to plow one of our own creatures. We don't even get like a monk for it. Okay, so they attack us for 6 down to 3, then we draw the land. It doesn't matter that we plow. I don't think we have an out here. I don't think so. If we plow the mentor now, gain 3, we're at 12, and that's still just 6/6. Ugh. What a headache. There is a lord. Yeah. And another image. Wow, these images are so good. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I need to have misremembered and that there isn't a land, and then to draw like Supreme Verdict or ideally engineered explosives, but there is a Scalding Tarn here, I do believe. Alright, GG's opponent. Wow, what a slogfest! I should stick to playing Doomsday, I think, just because the leagues run faster. I don't know. I feel like so what losses we took a loss to 12 post, and we took a loss to Show and Tell, and then we took a loss to Merfolk. I think at least probably one of those losses was preventable, and it's probably this one. Like we saw in game 2, we just have so much removal, but True Name Nemesis also did not show up until this last game, and that does seem to be like the power play. But yeah, I think I also just maybe showed my experience in playing the control deck, because I think I needed to actually be in control before I start playing the mentor out. They had a True Name already, so they had discarded Phantasmal Image in game 2, a couple of them, so we knew they were there. Yeah. Anyways, well, it was a long but pretty cool league, I thought. I hope you had fun as well, and I'll be back with some more Legacy. Stay safe.